Hello. This lesson is for first grade, and it is based on 1 ESS-1 and the use of observations of the sun, moon, and stars to describe patterns that can be predicted. So my lesson is going to be based around day and night as well as seasons. Okay, guys, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Okay, we're doing good. Okay, today I want to talk about two pretty important topics for us, guys. The first is, and I'm going to ask you guys this question real quick, so have a seat, is what do you guys know about what causes us to have a day and a night? Oh, hold on. I want you guys to do a quick partner think, pair, share. Okay, so turn to the person next to you. Go. What are the reasons why we have day and night? Good. Well, I like that one. Okay, so now everybody make sure you have a turn. Okay, does anybody want to share what they were thinking or what was expressed in their group? Okay, so we have a day and a night because the sun sets and the sun rises. Absolutely. Does anybody know why that happens, though? What is the pattern that causes that? What creates that, you guys? Okay, yeah, absolutely. I like that over there. That was a good one. Say it a little louder. Yeah, because the earth is moving. Okay, I like that. We'll take that right now. The earth is moving. That is absolutely correct. Okay, so today we're going to talk about two things again. We're going to talk about what is the creation of night and day, and we're going to talk about what creates our weather patterns. And more specifically, my learning goal for you guys is I want you guys to be able to tell me and really understand what the rotation of the earth or the spin of the earth and what its movement on its axis, what that means for night and day, and hold on, this is going to be the cool part. How does that in relationship work with our seasons? Okay, we're going to talk about a word called tilt. We're going to look at rotation, and we're going to look at the word orbit. So the first thing I want you guys to do, calm down, take your notebooks out. We're going to watch a Bill Nye video. I want you guys to pay close attention to when he talks about these three terms. Okay, we're going to look at the word orbit, okay, rotation, okay, and this is the magic word right here. Our magic word is tilt. Okay, so let's just take a minute. You guys get your ISN books out, and I want you to go ahead and enjoy this quick Bill Nye. Okay, good. Did you guys like that? I have to say, I know it's a little old, but I love Bill Nye. It was one of my favorites when I was your guys' age, all the way up until now, and I think it's a great way to learn. Yeah, he's funny, right? Okay. I would love to be Bill Nye. I would love this to be Mr. Matthews Science Guy Lessons, okay? But the three important things I want to talk about, Mr. Nye or Bill Nye did a great job of talking, or of explaining. He talked about orbit, rotation, and this crazy word down here, tilt. So the first thing I want to do, guys, is I want to talk about the difference between rotation and orbit, okay? So I'm going to use my soccer ball globe of science, okay? And the first thing I want us to look at is the word rotation. Okay, we look at rotation, that means that it's a spin. We are spinning, okay? I used to be a lot better at that. Okay, but we're spinning around. Now, what else spins? Can you guys tell me anything else that spins or rotates? Oh, that was the one. Tires. Okay, when we look at a car, it rotates. That round wheel always rotates the same way. It's predictable. There's a pattern to the way it rolls, correct? So when we're spinning in our globe, when we're spinning, it's predictable. It's something that we can look at science and say this always happens. So now, like Bill was saying, as we're spinning, we are also orbiting, okay, around the sun. So there's two things that contribute to our day and our night. Yeah, you said it earlier, the way that the planet moves, okay? More specifically, the way it rotates and the way it orbits. So I want to demonstrate that real quick. So I want everybody to stand up. Stand up. Come on, let's get up. Come on. Now, make sure that you're kind of spaced away from everyone. So what I want you guys to do is the first thing is just kind of hug yourself. Good. Now that we're hugging, I want you to turn in a circle. Just spin in a circle. Okay. What we're doing right here, guys, is we're rotating. This is rotation. So simply, this is what our Earth does. We spin. We rotate. Now, here's the difference between rotation and orbit. Okay, you guys hold free still. Watch Mr. Matthews. Okay, Mr. Matthews. So now we're going to talk about the word orbit. Okay. When we orbit, we are going around a fixed location in a singular pattern. What I mean by singular is one pattern. I don't deviate, I don't change. I continue to do this. So here's our challenge. I want you guys to now just walk in a small circle. Good, now we're orbiting, so now I want rotation. Excellent. So now, this is what the Earth does. This is what causes night and day. Okay, good. Freeze right there. There's one other word we really need to look at when we're talking about seasons and why we have seasons on Earth. Okay? So that is the word tilt. Does anybody know how to describe or what the word tilt means? Okay, kind of, like leaning, yeah. So I want to give you guys an example. Say you're standing by a bonfire. We've all been by a bonfire, by a heater. We live in the mountains. When we want to warm a part of our body up, what do, guys? Do we just stand there? Oh man, my back is sure getting warm. No, what do? We turn towards the heat, and sometimes we even tilt into it a little bit. Okay, or we tilt into it a little bit, or we tilt into it a little bit. Okay, we get closer to the heat. So, as we're rotating, as we're orbiting around the sun, what is causing us to have summer and winter is the tilt of the axis. Okay, so as we tilt, and Bill Nye said it was at a 23.5 degrees, I believe that's what it was. Mr. Matthews might not be 100% correct. Don't take notes on that one. Okay, but as we tilt closer to the sun, it's going to be warmer. So as we tilt, that's warmer on the side closest to the sun. This down here is colder. Okay, now as we spin and orbit, okay, our relationship to where the sun is what helps create our seasons. Okay, when we are far away from the sun, so when we're pointed away from it, that is our winter. Okay, a few months down the road, we start to turn towards, okay, that becomes our spring. Okay, as we continue to go, we push way up and we're looking right at the sun. That's when it's our summertime. Okay, and it happens all over again. It's a pattern, you guys. It always happens. Does anybody know how long it takes? 1 year, yeah. Anyone? Come on. 365 days. Okay, guys. Actually, it's a little bit longer than that, but we like to think in good solid numbers, so we say 365. Okay, so right now I want you guys to look at each other. I want you to think, pair, share, and I want you to tell me what causes seasons. Or tell your partner, I'm sorry, tell your partner what is causing seasons. Ooh, I heard the word tilt. I heard the word tilt. Good. Okay, so rotation plays a part. What else? I want to hear more. What else is going on in there? Okay. So again, you guys, we're spinning, right? We have this wonderful sun right here as we spin. We are tilted on an axis, and our tilt is what tells us what season it's going to be. So if we are close to it, we are in summer. Good. If we are away from it, we're in winter. Okay, what season are we in right now, guys? We're in winter, right? Well, normally it's winter. We're kind of having a hot California. Okay. So the big idea, guys, what I really want you guys to come away with is yes, Rotation and orbit are what create our night and day. Okay? And that is an absolute, that'll always happen. Now, the factor that creates seasons is the tilt. Okay, it is the tilt of the earth on the axis. Okay, so again, think about that bonfire. When you guys are cold, if your hands are cold, you're going to tilt towards that bonfire or towards that heater, correct? If my hands are cold, I'm not going to put them back here and be like, oh, my feet need to warm up. No, I'm going to put my hands by that fire. I want to warm up. I want to get that warmth to me, okay? So our earth, our globe, works in the very same pattern. When it needs heat, it tilts towards the sun. When it needs a cool refresher, it tilts away. And this is all in combination with the rotation and the orbiting around the sun that happens every single day. So here's how I want you guys to end this. Here's my closing activity for you guys. We've talked about a lot of ideas, okay? Mainly 3, but we've kind of discussed a few things here pretty quick. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to take this knowledge that we just discussed, and I want you to take what you guys learned from the Bill Nye video, and I want a quick draw. Draw a representation of what creates seasons, okay? So again, rotation is the what? The spin, absolutely, okay? Orbit is the movement, right? We think about it like a pattern. It's a movement around. We always do this. It's like a train track, right? We can't get off that train track. Okay. Now, what helps us create those seasons as we're doing it? Okay. Tilt. The tilt on the earth is what helps create that. So I want you guys to kind of do a quick draw. Take a few minutes. We have some time. Go. Any questions? I'm here. Okay, good. Great job, guys. Okay, here's how I want to end today's lesson. Okay, I want to end with a crazy thought. I want you guys to do a think, pair, share on this question. Why, taking everything that we know, why is it summer in one part of the globe and winter on the other? Okay, I want you guys to think, pair, share, and talk to each other about it. That's going to be our closing question. I hope you guys enjoyed my lesson.